Hello and welcome to Weird Around Illinois. Today we are going to talk about the most self-descriptive of all cryptids, the Hidebehind. Let's get weird. The Hidebehind, as you can pretty well imagine, likes to hide behind things. It's actually, I thought it was like an internet cryptid, but it actually has a long history. It goes back to like the late 1800s, early 1900s, the logging days. Well, I mean, they're still logging now, but back when people used to log with, axes and saws, not chainsaws, they would claim that these things were hiding behind trees. And there were different ideas of what they looked like, I think. You saw some images, right?
Yeah, so, I mean, there was one, this was the first image I ever saw. It looked almost like a tiger or a very large cat, almost standing up on a tree. In other images, it started to look like a tall stick man, to sum it up.
Okay.
I saw it mainly in the show Gravity Falls. That was a cartoon. It kind of got me wondering, like, maybe that's one of the starting points of that internet cryptid. The history could have well been, like, way before that, of course, but I feel like it just got started from some kind of kids show, and that's it.
Well, it's funny, the picture you showed me from that show actually looked like another internet cryptid, the Slender Man.
That's true, but the Slender Man has a completely, like, white face, white hands, all that.
Okay.
It's not that much like a stick.
Yeah, okay, but it's got it's slender, though, like the thing.
Yeah, it's true.
Whenever I think of Slender Man, I think of him, like, standing straight up, not, like, hunched over at all.
He doesn't hide behind trees either.
Right.
He's also in, like, a suit, also.
Okay. Yeah, definitely not this thing. I have to say, I usually don't call BS on cryptids, but this one I might, just because of the origin of it and the descriptions of it. I mean, when you tell me that it looks like it could be a large cat standing up against a tree or, something feline, my first thought is, okay, there's a mountain lion up against the tree.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And then the next, there are people who say it's almost wolf-like in its appearance. Okay, it's a wolf leaning against a tree. By definition, this thing is always partially obscured by a tree. You're never really getting a good look at it.
No.
And then let's add to that the other part of the lore that just made me burst out laughing when I read it. These things are supposed to be bad luck, and they're supposed to attack people and everything else. But the best defense against them is alcohol, because they apparently hate alcohol.
Oh.
So I'm picturing a bunch of lumberjacks getting drunk and saying, yeah, I gotta protect myself from the Hidebehind.
The internet is trying to get you to find it.
Yeah. So, add to that now you have these drunk lumberjacks out there seeing stuff behind trees. It could be a pink elephant behind a tree, and it's a Hidebehind. So I gotta say, normally I am very open-minded on cryptid reports, but these reports of the Hidebehind are probably the least credible I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Boy, I think I'm far more likely to see a Sasquatch or a Dogman or even the Loch Ness Monster before I find a Hidebehind.
Yeah.
I never even heard of, like, individual reports of these things. I've just heard them, like, in certain articles.
Also, there's one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
There was also a 10-minute film on it.
Oh, there was?
Yeah, and it had a similar design to a big cat-like design. And it seemed like it teleported between trees.
And yeah, and it also grants 3 wishes if you catch it. And if you see one on a Thursday, it means you're going to come into good fortune. I don't know.
You're gonna get a pot of gold from him, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, as I say, if you've ever seen a Hidebehind, let us know. Or if you've got a line on some other cryptids we should be looking for, please let us know. I promise not to ridicule you the way I do the people from the 1920s who saw the Hidebehind. But as always, thank you for listening, and thank you for subscribing.